Hello everyone. Welcome to our finance Q&A. Today we have with us here Funto and she's going to be answering some finance related questions. Let's get started. Hi Funto. So my first question for you is this. We've all heard about diversifying your income. So what does it mean for one to diversify their income?
Hi, Ruth. Thanks for having me on, first of all. So, diversifying your income, simply put, is having multiple streams of income. The economy is difficult, not only in Nigeria, but all over the world. And the easiest way to sort of give yourself a fighting chance against the economy is having multiple streams of income. From offering services such as copywriting, freelance services, editing, proofreading online, to having a side hustle or doing something on the side from your normal regular 9 to 5, such as content creating, baking, giving other people some form of service, and even investing or saving. These are all ways that you have multiple streams of income. It ensures that at the end of the day, you're not just tied to one form of income. So help yourself out and diversify your income.
Thank you very much. Now that you've told us what it means to diversify your income, how much do you think one should save monthly from their income?
So there's a rule of thumb. It's 50, 30, 20. And basically what our rule of thumb says is 50% of your income should go towards your needs. That is your house rent, that is your data, that is feeding, that is housing, all of those sort of things, your bills. And then 30% should go towards your wants. That is going out, having fun, entertaining yourself, just doing what you want to do or what you feel like doing. And then 20% should go towards savings and investments. And that 20% can be spread across different types of investments and save. Also, make sure you have an emergency fund, or like I like to call it Vex money, so that if anybody is pissing you off, you can just use your Vex money and say like, bye, please, don't disturb me, don't stress me. And you also need to have your proper savings and investments. So everything from bonds, treasury bills, money market funds, mutual funds, all of those fall under that. Another thing I like to think about is when you're in your 20s and maybe even your early 30s, you might have less responsibilities. And that's not something that's cast in stone for everybody. If you're at a period where you have less responsibilities, it will be great if you can actually save more than 20%. If you can save 30 or 40% of your income, if that is possible, definitely go forward for it. And then when you're in your late 30s, your 40s, and even your 50s, you should be making sure that you're servicing any form of debt that you have, and you should also be making sure that you are planning for your retirement, because you don't want to be working forever. You want to be able to retire one day and have enough money to sustain you. So that is what I would say. 50, 30, 20, it's a wonderful rule, and it is just a starting point. You can tweak it to suit your own needs and lifestyle.
Thank you very much for that answer. So our final question is this. How do you start investing with a small amount of money?
To be honest, you can start investing with as little as possible. On MyInvestar, we actually have people investing with as little as 200, 300, 500, 1,000 naira. Start with whatever you have. On our money market funds, you can start investing from as little as 5,000 naira. And if you don't have up to 5,000, then go for places where you can invest from 500, 200, 300, 1,000 naira. And what you look at it is like, okay, instead of buying an extra wrap of poundo at lunch, why don't I use that and invest that money? Or instead of spending or splurging or something extra, why don't I keep that and invest that day? And then once you start that culture or that habit, you can actually start automating your savings. So you know that every month I would have so amount come out of my account. So if you can afford this every day, I want 500 naira to come out of my account. Every month I want to invest maybe like 1,000 naira per day. That's 30,000 naira out of your account. But if it's less, 200, whatever you want, just as far as you're creating and cultivating that habit, because at the end of the day, we don't want to work forever. We want to always have that point in time when we're retired, when we're having fun, and to be able to build that fun, to be able to build that luxury lifestyle that you want for the future, you need to start putting in the hard work today. And that is starting to invest today with as little as whatever you have. Nothing is too small, because the power of compound interest would make that thing turn into millions one day. And that is just the idea of it. So be patient, build a habit, and just start wherever you are. That's what I would say. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Funto. That was a very wonderful session. So I hope you guys have heard everything she has said and you've taken down notes. If you have more questions that you would like us to answer, please let us know in the comment section and we will definitely answer every single one of them. Thank you for tuning in and see you next time. Remember, the key to financial success is consistency. Bye.